Hello and welcome to Hudsonville Reviews. Today, we have our local meat expert here. And I'd like to thank our sponsors real quick, Hudsonville FFA. Also sponsored by FFA is Country Meats. Country Meats. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. This here is our local meat expert, as I graciously said, and we had to call him in for a special meaty episode.
Hi, I'm Chase Jenkins, local meat expert NA.
Well, now that that glorious announcement is out of the way, I would like to quickly give a brief introduction to what we're doing here. Unfortunately, I have the spice tolerance of a cracker, and so he will be trying the hot ones. Show him the stock.
Okay, so first one we've got. I'm not really a big fan of barbecue, but we've got hot barbecue meat. I feel like this is gonna taste like roadkill. Then we've got hot Cajun style. Now, I've eaten enough of these to feed a small Bosnian country, so I feel like this will be good because I already know it's good. And then I've never tried this. I fear for my life. This one is made with, I think it's made with ghost peppers in it. So yeah, this one's gonna be great.
Spooky.
Oh yeah. Sponsored by October.
Yeah. And for my side, we've got the sweet maple bacon, old number 9, and the sweet and brown. Don't say it.
Those two words do not combine well.
All right. So we're going to take individual tastes so that you can break this video up into segments.
Or if you get bored and choose to fast forward to the fun part, which is me.
Would you like to rock, paper, scissors over who goes first?
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I have to blur that out. I will be trying the sweet maple bacon first.
Do you want some scissors? You ain't never opened a beef stick before?
I'm sorry, I'm not good at unwrapping meat.
This is why I'm the local meat enthusiast in Hot.
Hey, I'm number 1 chef in all of Hudsonville.
I've tasted every meat.
Doesn't mean I'm number 1 unwrapper. Just call Eminem if you want a rapper.
That was cringe.
My humor is dry today. Get out of there. Dude, don't be so shy.
You would not do on a brothel.
What'd you say?
Nothing. See, if you politely ask it, it'll come out.
I'm not gonna say nothing. There we go.
Yeah.
A good original taste. Sweet maple bacon. I can taste the hints of sweet. I'll have to go for another test real quick. Gotta aerate.
See, listen, this is a tip from the local meat expert. To get the true taste of meat, you just have to shove it all in your mouth at once. Well, like, not all of it, but a generous amount.
Why don't I pull it out like a switchblade, like, give me all your money?
Please don't. I ain't got money.
How do I have more money than you and I worked out as a slave?
I get paid tomorrow.
The sweetness is only helped by the meatiness of the beef stick. I really enjoy this flavor because it's not overwhelmingly sweet, overwhelmingly meaty. It's a good mixture of both. I'd have to give the sweet maple bacon country meats stick 6 out of 10.
Alright, so we're starting off strong. I'm assuming this is going to be dog food. So we're starting with the dog food, hot barbecue, country meats meat stick. Now, I am a meat enthusiast. I've tried every meat in Hudsonville, like, jerky, beef sticks, Skinny Joseph's, you name it. Alright, so let's try this bad boy. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is a smell test. Yeah. Okay, so it smells unique, to say the least. Alright, let's try this.
Don't forget to aerate it.
Okay, so the way it feels is it feels like you took a can of cat food and shoved it into a casing. But other than that, it's actually not that bad. The only problem I have with it is that the barbecue overpowers the heat that it's supposed to have. So the main thing you can taste is barbecue. And a little bit of old Wisconsin beef stick taste there.
So what would you give this beef stick? As in
I'm
terms
trying
of
to
rating?
process it. Hang on.
Understandable. He's still loading the flavor profile.
It's drier than Mojave.
Nothing like a nuclear winter.
Alright, after dedicated testing, and about the 30 seconds I almost died eating it, it's not that bad, other than it has the barbecue taste. If it didn't have the barbecue taste, it'd be higher up. I'm probably going to give the hot barbecue a 6 out of 10. I'm generous on that. If it wasn't for the heat, it would probably be a 5 or a 4.
Understandable. It is my turn now, and I'm going with old number 9.
To the number 9 lodge.
Number 9 meat. Get out of there.
It's stuck in my teeth.
I'm going to have to cut some of this out.
There's a key to opening it. You just... Oh, okay.
Number 1 rated chef in Hudsonville. I'm not number 1 rated patient, man. Old number 9.
Why'd you twist it out like a twisty crayon?
Kind of reminds me of meatloaf.
Like even the ketchup?
A little bit, honestly.
Number 9 stands for all the meat that they put in it. Like they're literally scavenging for materials.
Now, we're sponsored. But it does taste like horse. And also cantaloupe. And I hate cantaloupe. Not really. These are all jokes. Don't put that in.
I don't know about that. I'm completely unbiased.
Now, we're taking a bit more of a deep dive into these meat sticks because we truly want to give country meats the best flavor profiling we can. And the number 9 meat stick, it reminds me of home. It reminds me of a good home-cooked meal of meatloaf by Grandma. Now, of course, I was moved from my grandma when I was 2 to go work in the mines for 15 years. But
I was just kind of found. They drugged me in here and was like, yeah, you're going to do this now. They just kind of picked me up off the street in a white unmarked van.
It wasn't unmarked. There was free RTX 3060s on the side. Anyway.
It said free V-Bucks.
Which van did y'all take?
No, they opened the door. They stuck a mic out the door, and they're like, are you the meat expert of Hudsonville? And I said, yes. And next thing I know, bag goes over my head, and I just kind of got abducted, and now I'm here.
Well, look, you'll get your pay at the end of the day if you live. So it just tastes like very much like meatloaf, and I can't get over that fact. Is there red in there?
That's probably like a pepper for seasoning, you know, the little bit that they have.
Well, the number 9 meat stick, keep wanting to say sausage. Meat stick from Country Meats. Very good. A sweet flavor, good texture. There's not much else to say about it. It's just kind of meatloaf in a stick. 7 out of 10. It's not the best, but I wouldn't ever call it mediocre. Hand it over to you for your second meat.
All right, so the next one we've got is Hot Cajun, and I feel like they kind of, you know, went to the bayou of Mississippi to find like the perfect mixture for Cajun. Now I've had everything Cajun you could possibly fathom, so. All right. Anyway, so we are going to test the Hot Cajun style, and maybe after this I can get released back into the wild where I belong. All right. So, first impression, it has kind of an orange tint, so you know it's going to be hot. It has kind of like that oily texture. Yep, all right. So we are going to give it the taste test. It smells like marinara sauce. How's about the texture of a Slim Jim? Alright. This one's going to go higher up on the scale. It's not hot. They say it's hot. Unless you're like a word I'm not allowed to say and can't handle the mildest of heat. It's not for you. But like, it tastes like a Slim Jim. Like identical to a Slim Jim.
Not sponsored.
I wish. It's actually really good. Give that one a 9 out of 10. If it had the actual Slim Jim logo and not whatever bootleg stuff this is, 10 out of 10. I just got drug off the streets, bro. I don't understand.
No, it's okay. You will.
Stuck in my teeth.
This is the Sweet and Brown Country Meats Meatstick.com.
Is that a dating website?
Um,
Not for residents of Chicago.
boy, howdy, you are
Just a little disclaimer, the aftertaste is kind of warm. It's hitting me now. It's like playing hopscotch on the freeway.
Sweet and Brown. I can taste a bit of cinnamon in there. Maybe. If I'm right. Maple syrup? I'm still getting the taste profile. Very sweet. A lot sweeter than the sweet maple bacon. Not a bad meat stick.
As like a meat enthusiast, you want very specific things to have a sweet taste, like barbecue, like pulled pork style. I would never eat a sweet meat stick or jerky. It's just all someone's preference.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not the local meat expert. I can't give the best taste tests possible. Unfortunately, that's why we had to call you here.
You're going to have to kidnap me again to eat that, so don't do that. I want to be free.
I didn't know freedom until I was 17.
They took the binds off before they recorded.
No, we didn't. Anyway, they're invisible mind powers. Anyway, he couldn't even leave this room if he wanted to. If he goes beyond the camera lens, he just gets blocked. It's like a fourth wall. Anyway, back to the review.
Help. Help.
I'll look back at this footage and you're blinking SOS. So anyway, the Sweet and Brown beef.
Did you put that back in your inventory? Where'd it go?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So, the Sweet and Brown meat stick, I'd have to give this one a 6 out of 10. Almost the same in taste as the little number 9. All right. So, if I had to give the Sweet and Brown a meat stick rating, I'd have to say a 6. It's not too terribly different from the Sweet Maple Bacon one, but I'd have to say it's genuinely pretty good. Unfortunately, it just doesn't have that difference that you're looking for between the different categories and different types of meat stick. Don't you agree?
Yes, very much so.
So, now we'll finally be reviewing the Ghost Pepper, or Ghost, whatever that is.
I am actively scared for my life. It's called Ghost Fire. What's in this? Habanero peppers. Ghost chili. This is gonna be great.
Why
I can
is it
already
called chili if it's hot?
I can already tell through the casing that it's gonna be an oily one. If you can't see like the massive amount of oil in the wrapper, this thing's gonna give me a cholesterol attack. I'm a man. It smells like cat food. I'm being brutally honest. It smells like the that Purina canned stuff. And yeah. I'm gonna attempt to eat this bad boy. Very greasy. It's like a blackberry sausage kind of. Okay, so the outside perfectly crunchy, the inside cat food. It has that texture. Mm. It tastes like a heart attack. I feel like the heat is gonna come hit me like I'm playing hopscotch on the highway here in about 2 minutes. And all right. All right. So the heat has hit me. It's not that bad. The flavor is not there. If I had to honestly rate this one, I wouldn't eat the rest of it. Like, I'd probably give it a 3 out of 10. And that's depressing. I've never rated a meat stick so low.
The unfortunate side effect. I mean, the unfortunate. We're not dealing with that accent and stuff. So, the meat stick collection that we have taste tested today, we hope that you have enjoyed. I'm Hudson for Reviews Guy, and this has been Local Meat Expert.
Hot barbecue. Hot barbecue.
4.
Sweet maple bacon.
4.
Sweet Annie Brown.
Racism.
Hot Cajun style.
4.
Old number 9.
9.